Hi, thank you for checking out the WeatherControl mod. With this mod, you can dynamically change the commonality of each weather in a biome. The commonality refers to the selection weight of the weather. The higher the commonality, the higher the odds of that weather being selected. In the first tab, you see a list of all biomes installed in your game. Each row shows the weathers that are applicable to that biome and its corresponding commonality. A percentage is presented as well to aid clarity. As we can see in this example, a boreal forest has a 50% chance for clear weather, purely considering commonality. Although there is a 14% chance for hard snow, there may be additional criteria for a weather to appear. In the case of snow, the temperature needs to be below freezing. This visual representation does not factor in such extra conditions. If you take the tropical rainforest as an example, we can increase the likelihood that the rain weather will be selected, which would be more appropriate for the biome. If you have modded weathers that are not innately applied to a biome, you can easily add it with the plus symbol here. In this example, the Oasis biome from the mod Realistic Planets does not have the modded Sandstorm weather from the mod Sandstorms. You can easily add the Sandstorm weather and change its commonality as you desire. In order to remove a weather from a biome, select it and simply drag the commonality all the way to the left. If you are unhappy or want to clear your changes for a biome, pressing the reset button will set all values to the values that the original def had. This tab represents the duration span for each weather. Weather always has the same duration span, no matter which biome it is occurring in, and there is currently no way to change that behavior. The game defines time ranges and ticks, which can be seen here. Above them is an in-game representation of that time span. By dragging the two sliders, we can define the new minimum and maximum runtime for that weather. Just like with the Biome Weather tab, you can reset your changes to the default values from the original def by pressing the reset button. Some weathers may be more likely to occur but last for a shorter time. In this case, it looks like 25% of the time you will have a sandstorm in the extreme desert biome. If we enable the checkbox at the top, the UI will factor in the average duration of the weather. Sandstorms have a duration of 3 hours to 1 day, which is much lower than the duration of clear weather at 6 hours to 2.6 days. We can now see that while playing on the map, we will experience a sandstorm during 12% of the playtime. It is very important to note that this considers the average of durations, and just like with commonalities of the weather to even occur, it is all randomized and your experience may vary greatly from the average values presented to you. It is safe to install or remove mods adding new biomes or weathers at any time. If a mod changes the weathers in a biome, then the conflict resolution window will appear on launch. Here you must choose how to handle the conflicts. Although most of the time it is recommended to discard your own changes and let the def set its own value. You can apply the same solution to all changed defs, or pick and decide for every single one. It should be noted that this mod changes def values at runtime, which is generally an ill-advised approach to modding. However, WeatherControl tracks and allows recovery in case of values being changed, added or removed. The only real drawback is that your changes with the settings are not reflected in any of the XML files outside of the game. Another point worth mentioning is that you could achieve the same results of the settings with patch operations, but those don't allow immediate feedback and visual guidance of the impact of your changes. That wraps up the feature overview of the WeatherControl mod. Thank you for watching.